morning. Welcome to a cozy, rainy Saturday of my life. I just made a pan of baked oatmeal and I'm about to sit down, look out the window, watch the rain, read my Bible passage for the day, and just get our Saturday started. I think Josh is going to be installing recess lighting upstairs today. We are at the stage of house projects at the moment. Lots of things we want to get done before baby number 4 shows up, and you know how that kind of thing goes. Christmas is in there, and before you know it, it's February, you know? So he's trying to get some of that stuff off the list. We have painters coming next week, and then the carpet guys. We're trying to redo upstairs. We just kind of moved in and plopped. And so I'm excited to get that project rolling. But that will not all be in this video. This video, I'm just gonna take you along for kind of a week in my life, all of our fall adventures, shenanigans, all the things. And I thought you guys would enjoy coming along. Today's video is also sponsored by Thrive, so I have a fun unboxing from them to show you in just a bit as well. By the way, I'm Megan Fox, if I did not introduce myself. I'm a mom of 3 so far, and my oldest is in 1st grade. So I don't get to see her a ton throughout the week because she goes to a Christian private school. So on Saturdays, we try to be super intentional and do something fun together for an hour or two. And today we're gonna go to a holiday fall market. I'm not sure how holiday-ish it is. I know other years there's always tractors for the kids to climb on and stuff like that. But it's pouring rain and it's gonna rain all day. So I think we'll just do a little shopping, maybe support a small business or two, get a coffee or some sourdough bread I know they usually have for sale. And yeah, I'm just excited to spend some time with my little girl on a rainy, cozy Saturday. So I feel like this kind of event is pretty common in Lancaster County. I don't know about other places in the world, but this one is so beautiful because it's inside this old historic barn. Actually 2 barns. We went through the first smaller one and I did not buy anything here. I didn't really want to commit to carrying things around. Actually, we did buy one thing. I lied, but there was a lot of yummy looking food, and outside there was even more food with the food truck. There was a brick oven pizza place and a couple other wagons and a coffee trailer, but we made our way inside and it was pretty packed. I was shocked for how rainy it was. Like, we could not even move some of the time. We just kind of waited our turn. I'm usually not one that minds a crowd though.
You see what she's making? That's all the pieces behind her. She made like that. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that so cool?
It was so fun walking around in here and showing Evonnie all the different industries and art forms that there are. I think inside every little girl is a DIYer, a crafter, an artist. At least I was totally into that at her age. And so it was just fun to show her all the different options out there, skills you can learn, crafts you can make, and even monetize them if you so choose. All these Christmas decor items were getting me so in the mood. I will plan to film a shop and decorate with me video, but in a Megan way, not kind of what you're used to. As per usual, I have to follow my own life, so it's gonna be a little bit different, but that's coming up here pretty soon to give you guys some inspiration for your Christmas decor. I like to keep it decently minimal, but at the same time, I feel like I add a little something every year as we renovate new rooms in our home. There's a lot of different baby item vendors at this barn. I actually showed some self-restraint and didn't buy anything now. It just felt a little early and I don't need much. I've already had 3 children, so I've collected pretty much what I like. There's a few new things I want to replace and try out and experiment with, but for the most part, I don't have a super long list. And they had this adorable little cotton candy stand that I could not say no. Normally, I would probably say, not today, Evonnie, but since it was a special little mother-daughter outing, I couldn't say no. So she got grape, which is kind of a wild card for her. She usually gets everything blue. But then we made our way outside and it was pouring rain. I was so thankful for my umbrella. I even shared it around a little bit because it was just really blowing. But I got an iced coffee at Hitch and we made our way back to the safety of our vehicle. We are crazy. Oh my word, it is pouring out there. Oh, I made Evonnie, she stood in line for her cotton candy, and so I stood in line for a Hitch coffee. This is a, what was it? Honey cinnamon. This is a honey cinnamon iced latte. And when she handed it to me, it was very warm yet, so.
Oh, we got more.
Oh, wow. No, it's super good. I was afraid it would taste kind of watered down. Because when I make my iced lattes, I always let the espresso cool a little. Wow, so good. Okay, we got a few things. I didn't spend too much money, but I love how they curated that barn. I feel like they only invited vendors that have beautiful items. So everything was beautiful. Their stands were pretty. They all had really beautiful like signage and stuff. It was awesome. So there was a lady there that does hand finger knitting, I guess. I don't know, but she was selling, oh, listen to that rain. It's beautiful. When you're not in it. She was selling finger knitted animals or whatever. But Evonnie wanted these stickers for her water bottle. So here you go, Evonnie.
Crafted by hand.
Yeah. And then you all know my pregnancy craving, and their marketing, like their logo and everything, is just on point. Just juice. This is their glow up one: carrot, apple, pineapple, lemon, and turmeric. Then I also got their whatever, it's green: cucumber, spinach, kale, apple, kiwi, and lemon. And then I got one more here: pineapple, apple, lemon, and ginger. So these are so good for you. I cannot wait to pour one of these over ice tomorrow morning on my way to church. I know it's supposed to be cozy season and I'm still drinking green juices and stuff, but it's my craving, okay? And yes, I did order an iced latte in the middle of a rainstorm, but I'm just not a hot drink girl. You'll notice a theme here. I pretty much only bought food. There were so many pretty items there. It was crowded. I cannot believe how full it was on such a rainy day. There was actually a huge group down from Chambersburg. Their ladies' church group was coming down for the day, and they were hitting all the good places like Main Street Exchange, Cacalico Creek, and thrifting and stuff. I was like, that is an awesome idea. I think our church needs to do that. But where would we go? Because we like live in Lancaster County. Philly or something? I don't know. And then the last thing I got was vanilla. Ella's Vanilla in Denver, PA. She makes it herself. She had vodka vanilla or bourbon vanilla. And I have made this before or helped make it before, and it was always like vodka and vanilla beans. So I wanted to try their bourbon one. And yep, it's aged 6 months. I told them that this is going to be for my special iced lattes. But now that I'm wondering about it, I guess all the alcohol content is out of it. Maybe I better just save it and use it for like really good bougie chocolate chip cookies. Let's sniff it. Ooh, it smells strong. It smells like bourbon. So yeah, maybe I'll use that for baking things instead, so I don't have to worry about an alcohol content in my pregnant self, you know? You made this for me? Oh, it's beautiful. Wow, Evonnie's on to her arts and crafts lately. This is a leaf. Anyway, we're gonna get home to my boys, eat some cozy stew. I have some leftover dinner and a pumpkin we just had the other night. And we're gonna hunker down and hope for a better day on Wednesday for our ladies' day. Evonnie, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You cleaning the bathroom? Yeah, Evonnie's cleaning the bathroom. What's up with the chain around your waist?
I put this thing through and then put it down here.
Good job, keep it up. And I'm gonna unbox our most recent Thrive order that just came. I have been loving Thrive. I placed an order last month, a very large one of tons of different snacks and stuff for Evonnie's lunch. I do love to make my own snacks, but it's kind of time consuming, obviously. And I've been trying to focus on better for you snacks just because she's eating something salty in her lunch every day. She has a snack in the morning, and I just want it to be better for you stuff. So Thrive has been an awesome option, and it's so nice getting groceries right to your door. So this order here is actually a little bit smaller, but it's full of random things that I just needed real quick. So I placed an order, and here it is, quickly. I think it was within 48 hours this time, which was wonderful. Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone, and they guarantee you savings on every order. So you can be billed every month at $12 a month, or if you want to even have more savings, you can get billed annually, and that comes out to only $5 a month, billed annually at $59.99. So you have even more savings there, but there's actually no risk involved because they will refund you if for some reason you don't make up the difference with your savings. I love how you can sort on their website by any dietary preferences you have, or I just like to use their categories. Like I've been really into their cleaning products lately and looking through those, or you know, maybe you just want some spices, things like that. So it's very user friendly, and I always make sure my order is over $49 so I can get free shipping. So that is super nice. So in this order, it's a little bit random, I'm warning you now, I'm trying to eat more protein with this baby inside me. So I got their beef jerky. They have Archer's beef jerky in tons of different flavors. And I wanted to try the teriyaki. Also, teriyaki is not Josh's favorite flavor, so I'm like, I'll get this all myself. So I only got one flavor this time, but I do want to try the rest at some point. I also was running out of paprika, and when my bottle gets empty, I wanted to replace it with smoked paprika. So this saved me, I think I got 50% off on this, and it is organic, so that's awesome. The kids use up all the Band-Aids, so I just grabbed some Band-Aids, and they have their own brand here. These are neon colorful ones, so that's fun. Also in that kind of health and wellness section, I saw these and I knew I had to get them because we had these last winter and we went through them and they really helped. Sometimes I think the kids invented reasons to need them, but you know, there's nothing like a good Manuka Honey Pop. These come in flavors of orange, grape, and raspberry, and I like to give them to the kids when you can tell they have a sore throat, they don't really want to swallow, and it kind of just soothes their throat, and it's good for you ingredients in here. I love their cleaning product section. There's so many good things in there. They have their own brand called Rosie, and this is their all-purpose cleaner in a spray bottle. I like to have spray bottles for the kids. It just works. It motivates them. It makes them want to help me clean. And so this is a smart choice. I have not smelled this one though. It looks like it smells like fresh lemon. Oh man, yeah. Half of the joy of cleaning your home is having it smell beautiful afterwards. And this has no harsh chemicals or synthetic fragrances, and it is a mineral and plant-based formula. So I'm excited to try this one out. And it looks like it has lemon peel oil in it. So that's probably where they get that wonderful fresh scent. Thrive has such an extensive list of things they have to offer. I didn't even realize they had like a beauty section, or I didn't discover it until this past time. And I found some good gems. This is the Acure Seriously Soothing Cleansing Cream. I was running out of face wash in the shower, and I'm all about the pretty packaging sitting there in my pretty new showers. It might sound funny, but I really try to consciously take care of my lips. I destroyed them one summer when I was a teenager by burning them really badly, and so I feel like they dry out really quickly. Or maybe it's just all the talking I do, I don't know. But I wanted to try out their lip sleeping mask. This is from the brand Andalou Naturals. And you can use it throughout the day, which I definitely will do, but it's also as an overnight mask. I'm always discovering new products on Thrive, and they have so many options. I know a lot of you have tried Thrive already and love it, but if you have not, jump on the bandwagon with me. We've been loving it as a family. And right now, when you go to thrivemarket.com/meganfoxunlocked, you're gonna get 30% off of your first order, plus a gift that is valued up to $60. So check out Thrive, use my link, and thank you Thrive for sponsoring today's video. Okay, I am so excited. I'm going to a women's event this week. It is called the Wellness Collective, and I thought I could get you guys to help me pick out my outfit. I don't know what I'm wearing, but it kind of feels like it's important or it's fun to pick out your outfit for something like this because I don't know, it's like a fun event. I mean, I paid big bucks to be here. Yeah, I'm excited about it. So I do not consider myself crunchy, but I do consider myself trying to do better, you know, on the upward trajectory of trying to do what's best for my family and trying to get rid of toxins and things like that. At the same time, I know that I was a 90s kid and here I am today, but we don't always know the long-term effects of something. So I don't know, I'm always soaking up new information and learning, and it's not just about like health. It's also about like your spiritual health and things as well. So I really enjoyed going last year. My cousin and I are going this year together with another friend, and so I'm really excited. I know I'm gonna see a bunch of you guys there too. So it's just a fun social gathering, beautiful location, beautiful barn, awesome food, and it's just a really beautifully put on event. Here's what I was wearing today. Not wearing this, it's a little too casual, I think. But yeah, very comfy, and I think I'm gonna go a little bit more autumnal in the colors. Okay, option one is kind of understated and I kind of like it. It is my sweater dress that I designed in my fall collection with Inherit Clothing Company. It's like just the perfect sweater dress. And then this is from Amazon that comes in so many colors. I can link it below too. And my white boots for my collection. I feel tall in it. It definitely shows off the bump, which I have not been doing that lately yet. Like I just popped last week, I feel. Okay, option two is like a fall floral. And it's gonna be nice and warm if I wear this because there's two double long sleeves. The ruffly shirt is from my collection. This sweater is from Amazon as well as the skirt. I thrifted the belt, and then I think I liked the same white boots with this outfit. So I kept those on. I don't know, I feel a little more shapeless in this one, but it's very comfy and very like no fuss. I could just, you know, walk around, not have to worry about anything, and I'm very warm. Okay, this outfit, again, I love this as an option because I have a coat and that will keep me warm. I did not take the tags off yet because I haven't decided if I'm keeping it or not. It is from Amazon, and I just love the plaid. Like, I don't know, you know how you just get attached to certain prints? This print is so pretty. It has gray in it, and then that orangey color kind of looks like a houndstooth pattern up close. I just think it's so pretty. Anyway, I could wear it more like an oversized blazer, keeps me warm. This skirt I just got today at the Main Street Exchange. It's brown rib knit. It has a slit only on one side. Again with the white boots. They just look good with everything. And this is just a basic ribbed top t-shirt that I got at Inherit when I was out there in their store. And this belt is super old. I think it's from the Main Street Exchange too though. It's gonna be cold in the morning, but I might be a little too warm by the afternoon. Okay, wait, hear me out. What do we think? Belt, okay, so super basic. And then, I think I like it. I really think I do. It's warm, it's not as oversized as that other trench coat. And the colors are warm. Oh, I like this one. Thanks for coming on that. That was a journey. We started out with this dress and we finished off with this dress. So yeah, and this belt was also part of the collection. And my jacket was from Amazon, if I did not say that already.
Mom made me a smoothie.
Oh my goodness, this venue is so pretty. It's like a magical fairyland. Wow. So I cannot resist the chance to come in here and vlog. It's such a pretty, pretty space. My goodness, we are having such a good day. Sometimes when you do like a women's event or something, it feels like, is it worth it? You know, I mean, this event was not cheap at all, and you have to get babysitting and schedule things out, and who's getting the kids to school and back off the bus and like all that stuff. And then you have to pray that your children aren't sick that day, which of course we pray every day that they're healthy, but it's just that added pressure. And then, you know, there's the commute there and getting the kids out the door to the babysitter and all that. Anyway, I'm just, the effort is not lost on me, trust me, I get it, but it has been so good and so worth every penny. I feel like so many times we do like fun recreational things for our kids, and us as parents, we get so much joy out of, like, that's all I need. It's so fun to watch the kids having fun, and that makes me so happy. But I think it's so good for us as women to just, I don't want to say be selfish, but don't let that dark thought of being like, well, I can't do it, it's not important. Like, yes, it is important for you to take some kind of self-care. It doesn't always need to be like a women's event, but something, you know, even if it's, I found like not always doing big things, but sprinkling little smaller things in here and there that are restful and life-giving to you is actually it's worth it. And it can be free, you know, if money is an obstacle, it doesn't have to cost anything. It just costs time. And that's, sometimes we feel like we don't have that either. So anyway, today has been so inspiring. I feel like they need a rebrand. They call it the Wellness Collective, but it is really a good name for it because it is about your body, your soul, and your spirit. It's not like a crunchy get-together, really. I'm not a crunchy person. I mean, I'm trying to do better. There's a lady talking this afternoon, which I don't follow her, which shows you how crunchy I am, but I plan to. Her name is A Little Less Toxic on Instagram, so she's gonna be talking this afternoon. But the first 2 sessions this morning were completely just like spiritual, life-giving type of topics. Abby Halberstadt from MS for Mama was talking about hard is not the same thing as bad. It was just like inspiring and go-getter type of, you know, topic. And then we had Elisa Childers, which she is just so grounded in the Word. She studies the Bible so much, and she was saying how we are the first encounter our children have with the gospel. And so it's very important that our apologetics are correct, and it was just super good as well. And so this afternoon there's going to be a Q&A. I've had some really delicious lunch just now. We have a really good group of girls. We're having so much fun. Anyway, I better go find my group again. I don't want to run off. I still have my coffee voucher to spend yet. They have 2 different coffee trucks here, and I thought I might get it towards the end of the session so I can maybe sip it on the way home as well. So we shall see.
Position of, if I don't, they won't. But kids getting to see parents love each other well, this is so the PG version. This is the G version compared to yesterday.
Girlfriends. And one time I remember them all, we just finished or were finishing, and they were kind of mentioning how they never felt great after they eat it. Like, oh, I feel kind of gross after I eat this. So I paused. Checked in with my body, and I realized I felt great. This stuff doesn't affect me at all. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. And it wasn't just joy comes, tears fall. I'm learning there's beauty in it all. It's not hard to find it. You just have to look. Oh, God is good.
Welcome to the beautiful Lehigh Valley Gorge. We got up bright and early this morning and headed up about 2 hours away from home, and the leaves are gorgeous. They're not even that pretty at home yet, but it is so pretty up here. Oh my word. We're gonna ride the train today. It's actually a Friday, and Evonnie and her cousin both have off of school today, so we decided to make a family day of it. We did this a couple other years, and it's just such fun memories. The kids love riding the train. The adults love the pretty scenery and the bridges and the water and just everything. It's so beautiful up here, and it gets packed on the weekends. So this Friday actually looks pretty reasonable. I am happy. Like, the parking lot was not near as full as usual when we come on a Saturday or a Sunday. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Lots of nature, lots of exploring. We have the kids with their bikes. We're hoping to go to a cave later on along this trail. The trail runs the whole length of the train tracks, so as you're walking, the train goes by you, and that just adds to the experience as well. And yeah, we can do a little spelunking, although I'm very claustrophobic, but this cave is very chill. You can see the other end. When you enter one side, you can see the other side. So anyway, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna have some good food later on, and I'm excited to take you guys with us. This is, I don't know, when you have a tradition, it's fun to do new things, but also there's something about traditions and looking forward to things you already know kind of what to expect that are, it's so sweet, and you can remember it. And 2 years ago when I was here, I was big and pregnant with Miller, and now I'm pregnant again, so it's just crazy how things come full circle. Miller, say choo-choo train?
You see it?
He's saying choo-choo boat. So if you are not blessed with fall foliage in your area, I apologize, but maybe you can live a little bit vicariously through the screen here. This town is called Jim Thorpe, and it was beautiful. It was quaint. We got there at 10 o'clock and the train did not leave till 11, so we got to explore the town a little bit. This was new from other years. I had never actually walked around the town, and it was very cute. Evonnie wanted to vlog and take some footage, so I let her have my camera. Some of the stuff you see here is from her. Hey, I'll let her practice a little, why not? She does say she wants to be a photographer when she gets big, so I was like, well, no better time than the present, I guess. But we got our tickets and got on the old historic train. This little clip of Miller handing his ticket over, it just gets me every time. But the cousins found their seats and then refound their seats and refound their seats again, but we eventually all got settled in. This train is fun because the seats, you know, flip the opposite direction for when you're going, depending what direction you're going, you can move them. So of course the kids had to try out every angle, but pretty soon the train got going and the adventure began. Oh my goodness, what a fun day. A little disappointing because the cave was closed, but I'm also claustrophobic, and like the thought of part of it caved in or something makes me glad we didn't go in it. But yeah, I would say it was just the most beautiful day. I actually think if people come next Friday, the weather looks like a high of 67. I think that would actually be the peak. You know? Like, I think we have a couple more days yet of beautiful trees. But anyway, we're off to lunch at Plum Creek, which is about halfway home. So yeah, the kids are excited to play on the playground while they wait for their food, and Josh is excited to eat a soft pretzel that's not his.
No, I'm not. My soft pretzel's better. Way better.
Good morning, good morning. I am running early, imagine that. Today, my friends and I are meeting. I wasn't even gonna put this in the vlog, but I didn't think about it that this was gonna be in the same week. But my friends and I are meeting for a 30th birthday party. It's my last friend who's turning 30 this year. Next year, there's 2 more yet. But anyway, we're having a girls' day today, and I'm so excited to be going along. Last week, I know I've been showing you all the fun things that have been happening and stuff, but it's been it's been a really hard, rough, tough week, and I'm fine with talking about stuff like that after they've passed, after it's over with, after it's like gone and in the distant past. But anyway, it's not something I feel like talking about, editing through, putting up on YouTube. But anyway, all that to say, I'm just really appreciative of a girls' day today. Basically, today's like a little food tour. We're driving almost an hour away. We're stopping for coffees, and we're gonna do lunch somewhere. We're shopping at some exotic plant place. I'm not sure. I've never been there. It's just gonna be, I think, 2 hours in the vehicle of driving together there and back, which will be so fun. All of us together, you know, no kids. We all went to the work of getting babysitters. And good food, good conversation. My green juice this morning is not hitting. It's too sweet. I'm not a sweets girl in the morning, and I did not eat anything like eggs or whatever first because we're stopping at a coffee shop. But yeah, it's funny. I was on my way over here. I'm like, oh, I'm like 5 minutes early. And then a bunch of my friends are like, oh, I'm 15 minutes late. So it's like you never can quite tell how it's gonna go. By the way, I was too lazy last night watching football with Josh, and only 2 nails were chipped. So I painted these 2 pink, and the rest are still the tan color from before. I know, so lazy of me. By the way, this lip mask is amazing that I got at Thrive. So good. Before I took you along our little girls' day montage, I just wanted to remind you, go to thrivemarket.com/meganfoxunlocked, and you're gonna get 30% off of your first box, plus a free gift valued up to $60. That's amazing. Use it, and truly it is one of my favorite boxes that ever arrives to my doorstep. We started our day off in the city of Reading, home of Taylor Swift. It's actually pretty close to us, and I've been here several times. There's cute sections, but for the most part, it's not the most well-to-do city. But I love that this coffee shop is trying to spread salt and light, as the Bible says, to the community around it. And then we made our way to Ott's Exotic Plants to see the Mum Mountain. I had never even heard of this, let alone wanted to go, but boy, it is quite the spectacle if you're ever in the area. And our debate was, are these mums planted every year, or are they perennials and they keep coming up? I really don't know. I cannot imagine the man hours it would take, though, to upkeep such a monstrosity of a mum mountain. But isn't she pretty? And I just love the architecture of this main structure. It looks so old English or something. And then they had a very spectacular greenhouse and arboretum, I guess you could call it. We had so much fun. Every turn we took was new things to see. Have you guys ever seen a fully grown fiddle leaf fig tree. Well, this is like ginormous. None of us had ever seen anything like it before, and now we know. Think of all the possibilities if we could just all get our fiddle leaves to thrive like this. My goodness. After that, we stopped for lunch at Firebirds, and I think 50% of us loved our food and the other 50% not so much. So I don't know, 5 out of 10, is that what you give it then? I'm not sure. But then we had to skedaddle home because some of us had children to get off the bus or the school van. And at the end of the day, all that was left are the memories and my really beautiful goldfish plant that I bought. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along on all of our autumn adventures. Let me know, what is something you've done in your area that you definitely recommend others to try? I would love to hear. Until next time, thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.